Alright, bro. Today's video is gonna be, I'm gonna basically rehash the video I made 2 days ago because I watched it back and the audio was bad. Like, you could not understand a single thing that I was saying. And that's probably because I was outside, there was a lot of noise, whatever. Basically, and I'm gonna add some stuff to that. But basically, that video was about the quickest hack that you can employ right now in order to enact change in your life, right? So the example that I used was that you can use this hack to basically get your dream body effortlessly. And it is true, it is effortless. So basically, I'm going to illustrate this with an example, right? Let's say that you smoke cigarettes, right? And let's say there's two people that smoke cigarettes, right? Person A and person B. And I go up to each of them and I offer them a cigarette. Person A, I go up to person A says, I'm trying not to smoke right now. Like, I just quit smoking. So I'm really just trying not to smoke, right? They still identify with smoking. Person B, I go up to them, offer them a cigarette. They say, oh, sorry, I don't smoke. And that's that, period. Right? So they completely don't identify with smoking, So person A looks at themselves and they're like, they still see themselves as a smoker. So inevitably, they're going to smoke at some point. Inevitably, they're going to make some excuse about like, oh, well, I quit for like 3 days and it was good, but like, I'm just going to smoke less, right? But if person B doesn't smoke, they just don't smoke, right? Like, their identity is, is I don't smoke. Or not that like that's the whole identity, but like it's a part of their identity that they don't smoke. And this is a very effective way because the thing is, like, I've had a lot of friends be like, I've gotten a lot of people into the gym. I love getting people into the gym, hence why like I kind of transitioned into becoming a coach. But I've gotten a lot of people into the gym, and the ones that stick with it are the ones that like just identify with working out. The ones that are just like, oh yeah, I work out now. Like, I'm a lifter, or like I'm somebody that works out. Those are the people that stick with it long term. The ones that don't stick with it long term are the ones that are like, oh yeah, I've been more consistent with the gym lately. I'm trying to go to the gym, like all this like like I'm trying to go to the gym more consistently. I'm trying to go to the gym. I just started going to the gym. It's like, if you go to the gym once, now you are someone that works out, because you went to the gym and you intend on making that a continued thing, right? So that's a hack that you can use easily to basically achieve your dream body effortlessly, which is just identify with it. Go to the gym and identify with it. Identify with, okay, now I am somebody that works out. I am somebody that does exercise, likes exercise, and exercises consistently, If you identify with that, I can guarantee you're going to exercise more and more often, and you're not going to struggle with getting your dream body because it's like, you're just going to do it. And after a long enough period of time, you're going to have that body that you want. Granted, I I can't go through the screen and put in the physical effort for you. Like, yeah, you still have to like go on those walks, do those bench presses, do those squats, all that stuff. But that is a way to where you can get yourself to do those things effortlessly. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I wanted to say. Another thing that I wanted to say is it's very important to be stoic. So yesterday there was a tornado warning in my area. And like most tornado warnings, it was literally, at least here in my area, I'm in Texas. So it's not like there's tornadoes here like there is like in the northernmost part of the country. But anyway, there was a tornado warning here, and I was at a store with my girlfriend, and people were like freaking out. People were straight up like, they weren't like losing their shit or anything, but they were freaking out. They were like, oh my God, there's gonna be a tornado warning, and like there's gonna be a tornado, and like what's it gonna be, and like what's it gonna hit, and like, oh, we gotta get out of here quick. You know, like there were people like freaking out, talking about it. They were basically like feeding into that energy. You know what I mean? Like they were giving their energy away to that. Me and my girlfriend, on the other hand, you know, being based like we are, we literally just were like, oh, okay. We just went about our business. We pretended like there wasn't even going to be a tornado. And we just went home and we just ate, went to bed. That's it, you know? And it's like, the point that I'm trying to make here is that if there's going to be a tornado, you can't control the weather. You cannot control a tornado. All you can control is your actions. So what are you going to focus on? You got to focus on your actions. Because if you focus on external events, this is like the basis of Stoic philosophy. It's, if you focus on external events, you're going to be like all over the place. You're going to be unstable, you know? Focus on you and focus on what you can control. If you focus on what you can control, then you're in control, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't affected by that rain or that tornado because we did what was in our control. Like, we went home, you know, we had like a safe shelter, you know what I mean? And that's it, you know, we got out of the streets. It was fine. But this also applies to like other areas of life too, you know? Like, let's say for example, like, people are leaving your life, right? That's a common theme in my channel recently, people leaving your life. You can't really control what people think about you, or if people want to be around you or not. Like I remember when I was little, I really wanted to play with my sister, you know, and she really didn't want to play with me. And as a little kid, that hurt, you know. But my oldest sister, she told me like, she doesn't want to play with you, so what? Why do you want to be around her if she doesn't want to be around you? You can't force people to like want to be around you, you know? If people like, and that's true, you know, like if people want to be around you, they're going to be around you. And if they don't, that's cool too. Like, but you are doing you. And that's what matters, you know? So you can't be spending your energy all constantly worried about other people. You know, focus on like what they're doing or whatever. Focus on you. Build yourself up. That's what matters, you know? So, just a little rant. I don't have much else to say. Practice Stoicism. look into it. Now, the thing about Stoicism, right, is that a lot of people will mistake Stoicism for like sociopathy, and that is not the way to look at it. Stoicism is about feeling your emotions, but like sitting with them and embracing them. It's not about avoiding them, and like I feel like modern culture really needs that because we're like in a very like avoidance type society, like a very distraction based society. Like, oh, I don't want to deal with my problems. Let me watch a YouTube video, or let me binge Netflix or something, or like let me become a workaholic to like avoid my poor home life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's we're a very avoidance distraction based society, and Stoicism is not about avoiding, it's about focusing on what you can control and doing that. So for example, let's say you live in America, right? And your home life is very poor, let's just say, right? You have two options. You can either become a workaholic and be away from home as much as you possibly can, which is, it's the easy path, and it's the path a lot of people take. Or B, you can employ the powers in your control and just try to fix it. Do your best. Now, like I just said, you can't control other people, but you can control your own actions. So you can extend an olive branch. You can like have meaningful conversations, You can fix it the best that you can, And then if the other person doesn't accept you reaching out or anything, that's on them, right? This is just an example. Like, I'm not talking about anything or anyone in particular here. But yeah, do what's in your power. Don't focus on distractions, focus on yourself. That's the main message of this video. And if you're trying to employ change in your life, start with your identity first, because that's going to have the greatest carryover. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.